Hi everyone, welcome back to Laylas Light Art Studio. Today I actually want to talk about how I've developed my own abstract art style without experience when I started at all, and how it kind of really helped attract me to make sales on a consistent basis. I have a question. What is your weird? What is your weirdness? What is your artistic vibe that makes people resonate with your art? What is your weird? And I'm like, my weird? My weird is that I like spirituality, I like colors, and that person was like, that is definitely not your weird. Like, what is your weird that people would vibe it and that people would really resonate with you? So it got me really thinking. And I think this is a very important step for any artist that is beginning in this abstract art journey, or even though you're already an established abstract art person, I believe that everyone needs to have a very strong identity, mindset, to know who you are, because that mindset and strength and energy that you put into your artwork is essentially the energy that anyone is going to vibe off of that, right? Because we are like energetic beings. We actually know when there's confident mode or not confident mode. It's in the brush strokes, it's in the color that you portray, it's in every element of the balance you have in your abstract artistic journey. Or even though you're not doing abstract art, I believe that this video serves you as well, because like we all need to have a very strong mindset, right, to be who you are. And I think sometimes like a lot of artists is very talented, but the part that is lost in the sauce is wondering if my art is ever going to sell out, or how can I develop art that really sells to people. I think there's a combination of many things that I've done throughout my journey, and I wanted to really share with you. So when I started out with my art journey, I didn't have my own style, obviously, right? And it took me probably around like 1 to 2 years with multiple like practices and painting to know what I really want. Like for me, for example, the way that I do it is that I eliminate things that I don't want first things first. I don't like harsh lines. I don't like setting stone kind of framework of how people want to paint. And it's a very funny story because I even asked one of my friends who is like an art teacher, and I told her that I might want to start studying more art, like how to mix colors even to the next level, or how to like learn things. And she was even saying like, Jhoanne, if your art is already selling, don't go learn from anyone else. Develop your own style, because that's what people resonate with. So I've started with learning what I want. I actually like paintings with a lot of flow, because flow equals freedom to me, because that's the thing that I really resonate with, right? And that's what makes abstract art really fun, because like there's no restriction at all. So I know for a fact that I love flow. So I was starting to experiment with colors in water, colors in flowy substance, and when I realized that really makes my heart goes like, oh my god, like this is like the process that I really love. Like I was so obsessed waiting for like how the flow of the water comes in together, or like kind of like touches each other between like blue and like yellow color. My heart just goes like, wow. So I think you need to find your wow and your why and your weirdness to bring into like the canvas. Now the second thing that I've developed throughout the my art journey is to know what my identity stands for. As you can see, I am Jhoanne, right? But I use the word Laylas Light. And if you've seen my other video, it's just a little bit recap, is that Laylas means lady who is born in the dark. And I believe that every light or the message that I want to bring through this world, to bring positive and happiness to the world, has to come from a place of darkness, because there can't be light without dark. So that's why I created Laylas Light. And because I have that concept of like what I really want to bring to the world, I started to play with a lot of materials that bring light. Like for example, if you actually look at my paintings here, you will see that there's a lot of kind of like goldish palettes coming through. And when I experience with that palette or that material or anything that is different from like a normal, kind of like color palette, it brings my heart so much joy. And that's how I know that I'm on the right track, because also when I posted these pictures on my social media, and when people come to me and ask for a commission piece, some will say like, can you please put a lot of gold? And sometimes I had already put a lot of gold into the paintings, and people were like, can you put more? And I have to say, like, if I put more, then this will literally just be a gold painting. So I cannot put more, but just to let you know how extreme sometimes it can happen as well, when people really resonate with like what you're trying to portray, that actually feeds through, right? And it's not just like, you know, gold leaves. I've experimented like translucent film as well, or in the future I want to find more like ways to bring out the light in the paintings too. And I really love to use a combination of like mixed media, and I'm hopeful that, you know, if you guys know what I can use more to create more light effect in my artwork, I mean, like, God, just please let me know. I would love to experiment that, and I really encourage every artist to also experiment that too. And you know, just to find out like what is your key message that you really want to bring out in the world. Now, it doesn't have to be a very static thing, it can be a very dynamic thing. But for now, in my process and in my journey, I'm still very much resonating with the part of bringing light into my abstract art, into the world. Now, just to give you an example, I've have people coming back to me and saying that they feel quite healed with my artwork, like when they put into their bedroom or like in their living room. And I asked them, or actually in their office, and I have a feedback. Sometimes they're like, Jhoanne, you know, like, I felt off at work, and because she actually asked me to paint something for her to put in her office, she's told me that when she feels you know, negative vibes in the office, and then she wants more light into her life, she touches the painting, and suddenly she said like she felt like all these goosebumps, and it makes her feel more positive or like more at peace. And I try not to let it get into my head, but I really believe that the feedback is what it's supposed to be, and it encouraged me to do more abstract artwork that embodies light into my work, because it comes with the feedback, right? So that's how I know that I'm going to the right direction, and that people really resonate with the message that I'm shining through. So this is going to be a very good message for anyone to ask yourself again, what is your weird? What is your message? And for those who, you know, want to further develop their art, or if actually like you want to have someone to talk to about how to develop that mindset, I mean, you can just message me as well. I'm more than happy to help out with, you know, figuring out the process with you. And yeah, just, you know, wanted to share this video and how to develop your own art, because that's just how like I've started as well. Thank you so much for listening into this message, and if you want to follow my abstract art journey, you can follow on my website www.laylaslightart.com, or on my Instagram laylas.light. Instagram, that's where you're going to see like my kind of like weekly updates / daily updates on my abstract art journey. And if you want to have a commission piece by me, just, you know, let me know. I'm only a DM away. And the way that I work with commission pieces is that I will want to speak out, you know, talk to you first to see like where you are, what kind of paintings or kind of energy that you're looking for, because I want to believe that I can tune into people's energy and actually paint the color of their soul. So that's how I love to work with people as well. Alright guys, I hope this message really helped out, and I will probably see you next week with my other videos. Bye!